For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're gonna go over how every single person can claim a secret new pack that gives you insane cards. Now this pack is gonna be giving out 597 plus overall players. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to get the pack and the fastest way to get it in today's video. And now before we get into this one, all I ask of you guys in return for hopefully helping you out in today's video is to leave a like down below. It helps out the channel so much. It just takes a second out of your day and I'd really appreciate it. So let's get into the video today, boys. What we're gonna do is scroll on over to our sets, go on over to the right side to the rival set, and scroll all the way down to the rivals completion set. Now as you guys will see, you can now complete the set based on some new solos that were added into the game. There is now the potential to get all 7 of these rivals tokens, and once you get all 7 of the tokens, you're gonna get a pack which gives you the choice of 597 overall players in this game. Let me quickly show you guys the fastest way to get these tokens, and then we'll open up the pack in today's video. Now go on over to your solo challenges, and there are 3 sequences in here that we're gonna focus on, which will allow you to get all of these rivals tokens. Now the first one is very simple. It's simply your rival solo challenges. As you guys will see, if you play all of these solos and get up to tier number 17, you're gonna earn yourself a rivals completion token number 1. Now these challenges are incredibly easy. As you guys will see, we'll take a look at one right here. Most of them are going to be on like rookie mode, and all you have to do is allow 40 or fewer yards on this drive. I could do this in one play, get an instant sack fumble, and you easily knock these out. I'll link a video down below in the description which actually shows you guys how to basically glitch out any arcade mode solo, so you can basically play every single solo in here, and it's only going to take you one play for most of them. Very easy. I would recommend you guys do the rival solos. Now solo sequence number 2 are going to be the rivals 2 challenges. As you guys will see, if you get up to tier number 6, that is going to give you a rivals completion token, and that is 2 of the tokens that we need. But it is downhill after this, boys. It is much easier to get your tokens after you do these 2 solo sequences. I would assume most of you guys have probably completed these already if you've had the game for any amount of time, because these are kind of like the beginner solos that I believe Madden makes you play, and these challenges, just like the other ones, are going to be incredibly easy to do. I would expect you guys can complete most of these solos in about one play. All these solos are very quick moments, so complete both of these 2 rival sections, and once you have done that, you will move into the rivals finals. Now these rivals finals solos are a little bit of a doozy. I'm gonna go over how you guys can get force fumbles instantly in this video, as I know there's a lot of you guys that are curious about that. But as you guys will see, these are full game challenges, and every single time you complete a solo and you complete it on full star difficulty, as well as get both of the bonus stars, then you are going to get yourself a rivals completion token. Now what I want to do in today's video is actually hop into some of these challenges and show you guys some glitch plays to beat these quickly, because these solos can be very challenging. So the first one right here is dropping dimes, boys. As you guys can see, you have to win the game, pass for 400 plus yards, and score 3 plus passing touchdowns. So I'm going to hop into the solo, and let me show you guys how to do this quickly. We'll get into the force fumbles a little bit later, as I know that's probably what a lot of you guys are curious about. Now we're starting this solo out on defense, and for every solo other than the force fumble one, this is the play you guys want to run on defense. Now go to nickel, go on over to 2-4-5 double A gap, and run the play mid blitz. Now we're going to press and shade over top, and we're going to use her on whoever is manned up on the running back. So Eric Berry's manned up on the running back, and we're going to use her on him. If they run the ball, we shoot a gap. If they pass the ball, we're going to blitz with our user. So as you guys can see, that is a terrible example on first down. We almost give up a first down. That is unacceptable. Now if I'm completely honest, I don't think I've given up a first down in any of these solos yet. You're going to use her on whoever is on the running back when you're on defense, and we'll cut to some offensive plays in a second. As you guys can see, if the running back goes on a route, we will cover him. If not, we will blitz the quarterback. So third down, let's get a stop quickly, and then I'll show you guys exactly what I like to run on offense, which is basically going to guarantee you a one-play touchdown basically every single time. So third down, we use her on the running back. If he stays in to block, we're going to rush. If he goes for a route, we're going to cover him, and I have yet to give up a first down on these solos by using that strategy. So now let me show you guys what I run on offense, and quick little tip which is actually fairly important: if you are receiving a punt or receiving a kickoff, you want to go out of bounds inside the 10-yard line to ensure you can get as many yards as possible. So go to PA boot over out of gun bunch tight end, and this is the play we are going to focus on. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to block my running back, so triangle R1 R2, and we are going to block our tight end as well. Now all we're going to do is roll out to the right side and hit Julio Jones. Julio Jones is going to be open against any coverage. We pass lead upfield, and we can run this in for a touchdown very easily. Now depending on what the challenge says, whether it's pass for yards or gain yards, we can can either decide to go down or we can decide to score. Now, if it's pass for yards, we're going to go down and we're going to run the football and we're simply going to run backwards. Now, this is not going to count as those passing yards, so we can run backwards, we can run out of bounds at like the 5-yard line, and we can continue to rack up our passing yards. But if you are in a solo that requires you to gain a certain amount of yards, you're not going to be able to do this strategy. So I believe it's the last solo where you do need to gain a certain amount of yards. You're not going to be able to do this tactic where you run backwards, because that's going to count as negative yards. But if you just need passing yards, then you can do this tactic. Again, roll out to the right. It doesn't really matter what defense they run. You're going to throw to this guy and you can easily score your touchdown. Now for this challenge, you score that touchdown, then you have to play some defense, score a touchdown, play some defense, score a touchdown. This one's a little bit of a grind. A lot of them are, but again, they're 3-minute quarters, so it's not going to take you that long. So next up, we have this challenge right here. This one is actually easier than the other one. Again, use that tactic I showed you for passing yards and for touchdowns, as well as the defensive strategy that I showed you, and this one is going to be very easy to do. Now, moving right along for this solo right here, all you're going to have to do is get 3+ sacks. If you guys remember, when I was running that play mid-blitz, we got 2 sacks on the first drive. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get sacks when I get the ball back, I punt it back to my opponent, and once I have those 3 sacks, we can literally just chew the clock and run the ball on offense, and that's going to allow us to very easily get our sacks as well as win the game. Now, moving right along, let's go into the solo, no pains, no gains. But before we do that, I want to show you guys what abilities I'm using to ensure you guys are going to get this fumble very easily. Now, this has been a challenge for many people, and I want to give a huge shout out to someone who messaged me this play and this setup on Twitter. All we're going to do is we're going to put Enforcer and Deflator on our Sam Mills. So Enforcer and Deflator is going to be the AP combination you want to use. That is going to cost you 4 AP. Simply take off the abilities from any other guy on your team, and you're going to be able to fit that in for your AP cap. Now, once you've done that, let's hop into the solo, and now we can get into the tactic we're going to use to get these fumbles. I would say the most efficient way possible. It's not going to work every single time, but you should get it within 5 minutes by doing this. So to start this solo off, all I did was quickly punt the ball to my opponent. After we do that, we are going to go to our tackling and set this to aggressive, then go by formation, special teams, field goal block right, and we are going to call load block right. Now we're going to use her as Sam Mills right here, and we are going to run back to about 30 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and we are going to wait for the opponent to throw the ball. Now when they throw the ball, we're going to run right over to the receiver and we're going to click off, and ideally we're going to get a nice hit stick. Now on first down, this is going to happen a lot. Tom Brady's going to overthrow the ball. They're not going to get completions every single time, but when they get a completion, you have a chance to get a hit stick fumble. So again, tackling on aggressive, call this play, and you're going to try and get this forced fumble. Now it's not going to work every single time. As you can see, they have 3 receivers on the right side, so we're fairly confident they're going to throw it to the right. They throw it to DK Metcalf, and we don't get the hit stick animation. This will actually happen fairly often. I want to let you guys know you didn't do anything wrong if that happened, but you will get a hit stick animation. More often than not, I would say about 75% I get the hit stick animation, and then maybe about like 25% I'm able to get the forced fumble. So we'll see if we can do it on this play right here, and if we don't end up doing it on this play, we actually do get a forced fumble. That is going to be awesome. They pick it up and they take it in for a touchdown. Could it be more unlucky than that? Now my camera's covering it, but it actually has credited us with a forced fumble right there, so we actually do have that bonus star knocked out. But in the case that they score a touchdown or you don't end up getting it, simply restart the game, and this is actually going to glitch it out, and it will start you on defense when you restart the solo, so you don't have to punt the ball back to your opponent, and the coaching adjustments are already going to be set. So if you're not able to get that forced fumble, and maybe they're too close to the end zone, or they score a touchdown, or you get the ball back, simply restart the solo and try the tactic again. Now we want to have our coaching adjustments set to aggressive for our tackling, so right there we have that on aggressive. We have Sam Mills as our starting middle linebacker with those abilities on him, and we are going to run backwards, run to the receiver that catches it, and you click off, and you should get a fumble. We were able to get one right there. Hopefully we're able to get another one on this challenge. We're going to expect them to throw it to the right side of the field, and bang, we get a hit stick, no forced fumble. Let's try this one more time, and then we're going to open up that pack. Alright, so now at the end of the video, I'm excited to open up this pack that we just grinded for and we just earned. This is going to give us 5 97 overall players. I don't know if they're 97 plus overall cards. What I'm going to hopefully do in this video is hopefully we get someone that I already have on my team, and then I can pick that card because he's going to be a nat, and we can actually put that card into the power up or whatever we have with the player, and then sell off what I already have. So Rivals completion reward right here, boys. I am very excited to open this one up. We are going to get a ton of crazy pulls in this. I don't know that I'm going to make my selection live, but I'm excited to open up the pack, and hopefully we get some good stuff in this one. Starting it off with a Redux player, it is going to be a 97 Arian Foster. Not the card that I want to see, but this is going going to be a crazy pack right here. Now, card number 2 is going to be a full 97 overall Ultimate Legend. We are going to be getting Corey Dillon. I don't know why the players' photos are kind of glitched, but we get a 97 Corey Dillon right there. Next up is going to be a Redux card, 97 Daniil Hunter. Worst comes to worst, we might end up quick selling the player. Next card is going to be another Redux. It's going to be 97 Chase Young. This is actually a really good card right here. Chase Young is an awesome player, and we ended off with another Redux in 97 Fletcher Cox. I don't know who I'm going to pick just yet. We might end up going with Fletcher Cox, and we might actually power him up and start him at D-tackle, but that is what I wanted to show you guys in today's video, boys. Ensure you claim this 97 overall pack. These 97s are pretty awesome. We didn't get one of the cards that I was looking for, but hey, I cannot complain about it right there. That is going to do it for me, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.
So